Yo, what up, everyone? Divine Sense Boxing back in the building. You know what time it is, man. Fight night coming up. Another one right around the corner. We are getting blessed with boxing fights the past couple of months, man. Back to back fights. Some are undisputed, some are for unified, and some of them, well, actually, I would probably say 90% of them lately have been for some type of bragging rights and or titles, right? So another one on the horizon, man, coming up Saturday night. You guys know what it is, man. Tank Davis versus Rolly. Rolly. What's good, man? Rolly out here entertaining the people, man. I gotta tell you, this guy has gotten me like cracking up constantly with his antics and the things that he's been saying leading up to this fight, man. And you know what, man? Love him or hate him, and however the fight unfolds Saturday night, I have been entertained. And I haven't really been entertained like this in a while, man. Probably since like maybe like Adrian Broner and Paulie Malignaggi or something like that, where like two guys genuinely don't like each other. And you know, it's one of those fights. Like when you look at it, when you look at Adrian Broner and Paulie Malignaggi, right? If these two guys were quiet, that fight would have been a disaster, probably. but it was like the beef. It was, you fucked my side chick and all this other crazy shit, right? It just adds into the buildup. And then that fight ended up selling pretty well. And this is another one of those situations. And I like it. It's a complete opposite to what we saw with David Benavidez and David Lemieux, right? Where they're both humble, shaking each other's hands, and very respectful. This is different, right? So welcome everybody for jumping in, man. My man Omega Red, in first one in the building, pretty much as always, man. Shout out to you, Mangus Allen, bro. I appreciate you as well. My man G5 also in the building, man. Thank you for dropping by. This isn't going to be a long live. A lot of people are live right now. This is the only time I can get this in before the fight, so I'm just going to drop it and give you guys my reaction to the weigh-in. I have not seen it yet. This is what I like to do. And actually, sometimes living overseas benefits me in that way, because when a lot of these things happen, I'm sleeping. So when I wake up, y'all are blowing me up on the DMs. I probably got about 8 or 9 messages from subscribers talking about, yo, have you seen the weigh-in? Yo, this, that, or whatever. And so I just say, all right, man, I ain't going to watch it. I'm going to go live and just give you guys my live reaction to it and go from there. So that's what we're going to do. Rojai, what's good, man? How you living out there? I haven't given a prediction of this fight, like, officially. And on that note, I just dropped my prediction / breakdown on Devin Haney and George Kambosos. If you haven't seen it, go to my channel, go listen to my breakdown / prediction. I probably saying things in there that you didn't think about. So it's, 15 minutes of your life to listen to a boxing analysis. Go in there, show some love, and I appreciate you, because every like does matter in the for the voice of boxing. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the weigh-in for all the people that were able to join live. I guess this is VIP access for you guys, man, because like I said, I'm not going to be live too long tonight. All right, let's see here. Go ahead and bring it up. I'm a little bit excited, man. I'm a little bit excited to watch this because I haven't seen it yet. And like I said, man, I got a lot of different DMs throughout the night. So this is exciting for me, man, being able to watch this for the first time with you guys, man. I'm pretty sure you guys have all seen this by now. And all right, cool. All right, so we're gonna get right into it, man. See if these men make weight. I haven't seen it, but I have seen some posts that both men made weight. I don't know off the top of my head what the weights were officially, but I'll give you guys my thoughts about how they look in regards to, what I'm saying, like their physique. Did they look fresh? Did they look dehydrated? All that analysis that I always give you guys during weigh-ins. Give you guys my thoughts. And then let's see if anything pops off. Supposedly something did pop off. Supposedly somebody got pushed off the stage. So we're going to see how that all unfolds right here. And I'll give you guys my reaction, man. So let me blow this up a little bit so y'all can see my reaction a little bit more clear. And we'll get this rolling. Just give me 1 second. I got to turn on the AC and this bitch is heating up in here. All right. Cool. See, my adrenaline be pumping about these fights, man. Get heated up in the room. All right, guys, let's get into it, man. Reaction. Whoa.
Romero.
All right, here comes Rolly.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite the defending champion to the stage from Baltimore, Maryland. He is the 5-time 3-division champion of the world, Gervonta Tank Davis.
All right. There's Tank.
All right, fans, here we go, bringing to the scale at this time a
Oh, I'm guessing Rolly will weigh in first. Let's see what he comes in at.
Lightweight Championship of the World, scheduled 12 rounds of boxing. First, the challenger, The knockout artist with a record of 14 wins, no losses, 12 big wins coming by way of knockout, ranked the WBA #1 contender, the undefeated Rolando.
Rolly looks big, man.
Romero.
Rolly looks big. He looks in great shape as well. He looks like 140, easy.
134 1/4 pounds, 134 1/4 pounds for the
All right, he
challenger,
made weight,
Rolando
but he looks big,
Rolly
man.
Romero.
Rolly looks big. He looks like a
And now the
140
defending
pounder
champion,
easily.
26-0 with 24 big
So what was it, like
knockouts?
134.4 or
The
something like that? So
defending WBA
he made the weight.
lightweight
He's going to
champion
rehydrate big for the fight too, man.
Gervonta
All right, let's see what Tank weighs in at.
Davis.
Tank's going to be lighter for sure.
Already 133 3/4 pounds.
133 1/4. Yeah, so he comes in lighter. That doesn't surprise me. Definitely the smaller man.
Davis.
But okay, I think something about to get lit. I can feel it. But yo, mark my words right now. If y'all checking this out, man, y'all gonna be a part of this VIP analysis right here, man. Rolly's gonna come in way bigger than Tank on fight night, bro. I bet you Rolly gonna come in about 142, 143. And I'll be surprised if Tank makes even 136, 137. But I don't think it'll matter.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen.
Tank's used to fighting bigger guys than him, like naturally bigger guys.
WBA lightweight championship of the world.
Both fighters
knockout
That's some
artists.
intense shit.
Both of them undefeated. Neither of them ever been knocked down in a fight. It's Gervonta
Neither have been knocked down.
Davis versus Rolando Romero.
Oh shit. Yo, he for real. He did go off the stage. Oh, damn. Rolly trying to go around the backside. He trying to go around. Pause. He trying to go around the back. Oh. Hold up, man. Whoa. I got to rewind that. Hold up. That shit happened quick. That face-off was hella quick. They didn't let him look at each other long at all. Look at Rolly's face. Look at Rolly. Look at Rolly. Hey, what's good, Rolly? Look at Rolly. Hey, but look, Rolly way bigger than Tank, though. Look at that shit. That shit's crazy. Rolly way bigger than Tank. Hey, but you know what, though? Tank ain't having it. Look at him. His elbow damn near in his face. That's probably why he pushed him off. His elbow is damn near all up in his face, bro. And you know Rolly did that shit on purpose. You know that Rolly did that shit on purpose. That shit's crazy, though. Rolly, he looked way bigger.
Them ever been knocked down in a fight? It's Gervonta Tank Davis versus
both of these guys got like a 90% KO ratio too.
Rolando Rolly.
Tank didn't even push him hard at all, bro. It was just enough. It was like Rolly was right on the edge and Tank knew it, so he just gave him a little nudge. That shit's hilarious. That shit pissed Rolly. Hey, that shit's funny as fuck, bro. I can't help it, bro. I can't believe this shit's happening, bro. All the stuff that they've been talking, man, lately too. All that shit Rolly been talking lately.
Tank Davis versus Rolando Rolly Romero.
And it's like that fall. It's like he was off balance. He must have been right on the edge of the stage, but it's like he fell. And Rolly looking back at the same time, like if you put it in slow motion, he's looking back like, oh, hell no, you just did not just push me off the stage like that. That's why he jumped back up real quick, because he couldn't believe that Tank did that.
Knocked down in a fight. It's Gervonta.
But I think there's a little bit of theatrics in that shit too, man. Tank didn't really push him that hard. It's like a little nudge.
Romero.
Hey, look at Tank. Look at Tank right here. Look at Tank. He's like, so what? It's not like you're going to do shit, bro. It's not like you're going to do something. Look at Tank. It's not like you're going to do something. That's what you get for putting your elbow in my face, bro. That shit's hilarious, man. Oh my God. I've been laughing so hard this entire buildup. And this is the icing on the cake for me. This is icing the cake right here. This is the first time I'm seeing it, guys. It's the first time I'm seeing this, man. So y'all getting this live reaction. Tank mad tatted up. Damn.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of WBA lightweight champion.
Look at Rolly. Rolly's face has me cracking up. It's like you look at Tank, right? He just looks calm. He's focused. You know, in his head, he's probably thinking like, yo, there's levels to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you about to find out. That's the demeanor that I see. But Rolly has that like anger. He's got that anger, like I got something to prove. Hey, but I want to say this about the press conference. The last press conference. It happened like, was it yesterday, the day before? Tank made a good point. He said Rolly reminds him of the dude that just started boxing, you know, recently, which is not that far from the truth. Rolly himself said he started when he was like 17 or something like that, right? So he's only been fighting. I don't know how old the dude is, but he's probably only been fighting. He's probably been fighting less than 10 years, right? Anyway, he said he reminds him of the type of dude that comes into the gym, started young, but he's got some little bit of talent or whatnot. And, you know, he's got a couple knockouts. He's feeling good about himself, you know, maybe because he's got a little bit of, you know, natural athletic ability. He didn't say all this, but I'm essentially paraphrasing and I'm filling in the gap. Tank said, but Tank basically said, you know, he's feeling nice. He's feeling himself and he's going to step in there against somebody who's been doing it his whole life since I was a kid. And I'm not sweating it. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to get taken care of. He's going to get humbled. And you can see that demeanor from Tank Davis's face. You know, it's like there's levels to this. You're feeling yourself right now, but you're going to get knocked down a few notches come Saturday night. You can see that, right? But Rolly, hey, but you know what? If you're Rolly, though, this is what you got to do. I mean, you are literally going up against you're one of the pound for pound best, right? One of the best fighters in the game right now in Tank Davis, a guy who is quite frankly not only good, but like knocks dudes out. And he knocks guys out that are way bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, look at Barrios. He knocked out Barrios was way bigger than Tank. You know what I mean? So, look, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very, very interesting right here. But you know what, man? I think that it's partly. I think that it's partly. How can I say about Rolly? Partly, Rolly doesn't really know how much he's bit off that now he has to chew. But I believe that he does have some confidence about him. You know, why wouldn't he? You know what I mean? He's whatever he is, 14-0. What does he have, like 12 or 13 KOs? He's been knocking dudes out. You know, he feels like he's got the size, he's got the power. But, you know, this is a beautiful thing about boxing. Boxing has a way of humbling your ass quick. Real quick. I mean, look at Tank's demeanor right here. Look at him. I mean, he's just like, man, been here, done that. Just another day at the office.
133 3/4 pounds.
Just another day at the office.
Gervonta Tank Davis.
So in a way, Rolly's got to hype himself up. He's got to really hype himself up to get him, you know, ready for this fight. So it makes sense, and it's good because I would rather see this. I would rather see any contender or challenger go to a champion like this than being all humble and reserved and, you know, looking uncertain and unsure, like a lot of dudes who have faced Canelo, for example. But Rolly acting like, he don't give a damn. He's like, I ain't worried about you, man. I'm strong too. I can knock dudes out just like you've been knocking dudes out. And this push is hilarious. It doesn't matter how many times I see it, bro. I can replay it back 1,000 times. This shit just cracked me up. It cracks me up because Tank just does it. He does it with little effort and without any anger. He's like, bitch, man, get the fuck out of my face. And even here, Tank is just, look at Tank. Watch Tank's reaction when Rolly jumps back up on stage. Watch carefully. Watch Tank's face. Right? Pushes him. It's like, bitch, get down there. And look at him. Look at him. Rolly out there, he lit. And then he tries to go around the back. Pause. And then you got, oh, that shit crazy. Hey, Tank ain't worried. Tank ain't worried. Yo, but I appreciate this, man. I appreciate the fight build up. I appreciate the excitement. What's up, Teach? What's up, Moped? Yeah, man. I appreciate this build up. I really do, because sometimes when you get guys that, you know, like I said, I mentioned earlier, if you just came in, Benavidez and Lemieux, right? It was a very quiet buildup, right? A lot of shaking hands, a lot of respect, you know, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I understand the gentleman side of the thing, but like at the end of the day, this is the fight game, right? At this level, you got to take it to the next step. You know what I mean? Sometimes, right? Because building a fight is a part of this game, especially at this level. It's not like you fighting one of your boys. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, or you got to do a sparring match, or if you were forced in a situation where you have to fight one of your boys, but you end up in the same weight class, so you got to face off against one another, and it's like, let the best man win. Let's shake hands. I got no beef. You know, kind of situation like that. But in a situation like this is what boxing needs desperately. We haven't seen this type of action or excitement leading up to a fight in since, well, I mean, there was some in Canelo Plant, you know, that helped sell the fight with the whole slap and the push and all that shit. And it's nice to see like two men that don't like each other, right? Genuinely don't respect each other. And for Rolly, I think going into it, Tank is like, whatever. It's just another dude in my way that I got to get rid of to go to the next step in my career. But as the fight or leading up to the fight continued to progress, Rolly talked more and more shit to try to get in Tank Davis's head. So then it became a situation where they didn't like each other. Obviously for Tank, it's like, this dude out of his mind. Like, I don't know what this dude is talking about. And it progressively came to this, right? Where you go to a weigh-in and then the dude's trying to flex on you and stand in front of you when you the A side, right? You're the star and he trying to take your shine. And Tank said, nah, I ain't having it. So you're going to get out of my way. And if you got to fall off the stage, then it is what it is. Now, I was on this video right here earlier today as I was setting up to go live. And I was kind of going through the comments a little bit without watching the video. And there were people saying like, oh, man, you know, Tank be on that bullshit because if Rolly would have fell off and hurt himself and the fight was canceled, then that's on Tank and that's some bullshit. Look, man, come on, man. That stage is what? 3 foot high? And come on. Rolly felt the push and he sold it. He sold it because you know what, man? Rolly wants to get hype. He flexed in front of Tank for a reason. He put his elbow in his face for a reason because in his mind, he's like, I want Tank to do something because I need to get hyped. Why? Because this is the biggest fight of his career. Don't get it twisted, man. Trust me. Rolly's got some nerves. There is a hint of nervousness. Why wouldn't there be? That's normal. That's natural. That's no disrespect to Rolly, man. It is what it is. So he wants to look for some type of fire, you know, and it's almost like Mayorga, right? What Mayorga used to do leading up to fights when he fought higher caliber, more talented fighters like Oscar De La Hoya and Shane Mosley and these type of dudes, where it's like he knows deep down in his soul that he's outclassed as far as boxing's concerned. He knows that he's the guy, he's a huge underdog. So I got to gas myself up. I got to do something to put a little fire under me so I can psych myself up mentally and give myself a chance. You know what I mean? And that worked for Mayorga. He did it for the Miguel Cotto fight too. But that worked for him, and it made him who he was. Now, I'm not saying that Rolly's going to end up like a Mayorga, like career-wise, but this reminds me a lot of Mayorga, right? The shit talking, the I don't give a fuck, like this, that, and whatever, and I'm going to knock you out one round. Very similar to how Mayorga used to talk and act during press conferences as well, which it's like you always knew Mayorga's probably going to lose, but you have to tune in because it's almost like I want to see what round Mayorga is going to get knocked out in because of all the shit that he's been talking. And that's how I feel about it. So, yeah, man. And if y'all just join him in, on a side note, Rolly does look better. Not better, sorry. Bigger. He looks bigger, like naturally. Very obvious. Very obvious. Tank weighed in about a pound and a half lighter. And come fight night, I expect Rolly to be minimum 5 to 6 pounds heavier. Minimum. And will it make a difference? I don't think so because, as I was saying earlier, Tank he's used to fighting bigger guys. I mean, for a large part of his career, Tank's not a big guy, right? He's not a tall guy. He's not a long guy. He's not you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just got that type of talent. You know what I mean? And like I was saying earlier, Mario Barrios is like bigger than Rolly, in my opinion. So it's not like he hasn't fought a big, awkward, guy. Now you can argue Rolly is more explosive, got more punching power than Mario Barrios. Yeah, sure. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys Christian. Yeah, I remember that. Barrero punched Morales in the face. Yeah. That's some old school shit though. They can't do that shit nowadays. Yeah. So look, I'll just give you guys my prediction right here. If you guys are tuned in, you guys are gonna get it. You're gonna get that prediction right here, VIP. And I'm gonna go ahead and close the stream because, like I said, I didn't plan on going live too long tonight. I got a lot of things to do Saturday morning for me. I will commentate the fight live. Looking forward to that. So y'all make sure when you see the video pop up, make sure you click the reminder little bell icon so you can get reminded that I'm going live and commentating the fight. You guys know how I do it. Many of you guys are a part of my live commentating. So I'll be scoring the fight round by round, punch by punch, commentary, all that good stuff. So make sure y'all are part of that. But I'll go ahead and drop my prediction now because I haven't dropped an official prediction video yet. Look, man, I think that Rolly will walk the talk. I do think that he's going to go out there and try to put on a show. And I think he's going to go out there and try to knock out Tank. I do believe that. Well, all the shit that he's been talking, I don't think he's the type of dude to talk a lot of shit and then go into the ring and get all timid. I'll be shocked if he's like that. I'll be shocked if he goes in there and somehow is on the back foot and doing some awkward like boxing and trying to outbox Tank. That'd just be real weird to me. I do feel like, man, as soon as that bell rings, he's going to go in there and just start loading up. And if y'all ever watch Rolly's fights, he pretty much throws every single punch with bad intentions. I mean, even the jab to the body. And he's got that grunting noise every time he throws. He's one of those fighters. He's like, every time he throws a punch. So I think he's going to give everything that he got. And I think that at least early, yeah, like I can see myself being on the edge of my seat. Like, damn, Tank having to be defensive a little bit, having to show that he can weather a storm against a guy like Rolly who is a bit wild, who loads up with punches, who does have power. Like, we can't just sit here and scoff at the idea that Rolly's just a guy who's just wild and no power. Like, the dude can crack. The dude has hurt a lot of guys. He's put guys straight to sleep, Rolly has. Like, let's not get it twisted. So I think on the edge of the seat for the first, I don't know, man, 3, maybe 4 rounds. And I don't know, maybe Tank maybe Tank might get hit with something, but Tank, I think, ultimately will start to time Rolly and catch him on the inside with short shots. And I don't know why, but I just envision like a step back uppercut that's going to clip Rolly, wobble him, hurt him. And I just see Tank jumping on him. That's how I see it. And another cool thing about this fight is that they're both undefeated. Somebody's got to go. Neither one of them have been knocked down or knocked out. So we're going to witness history Saturday night, and something's going to happen where it hasn't happened before. So that's going to be cool to watch and be a part of. But that's just how I see it, man. So I don't know, man. Probably like let me think of a round right quick. A little bit tough, man. It's tough because Rolly is gonna be tough to knock out. I don't think he's gonna be easy to knock out. And I think even if he's hurt, he's just gonna punch his way out of a bad situation and try to land something. I'm gonna say 8. I'm gonna say 8. I'm gonna say Tank by stoppage 8. And it's possible that he drops Rolly earlier, but Rolly gets up, fights on, makes the fight more interesting, survives for a few more rounds, and then he just gets clipped again, and then he's going to get clipped to the point where he just can't recover. And I think that Rolly there's a high possibility. He's young in the sport, biggest fight of his career. I can see him emptying the tank and just putting everything he's got into knocking out Tank early. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 or 5 rounds, he starts to get slowed down a little bit. And that's going to enable Tank to use his savviness, his veteran ability. Veteran in the sense, he's been boxing since he was at a very young age when I say veteran. And he's going to be able to time him and just start connecting with clean flush shots to offset Rolly. And Rolly's going to start to get clipped and get hurt. But I think the first 3 or 4 rounds are going to be super exciting. I can see these guys trading shots and big bombs being thrown and the crowd really getting into it. So that's how I see it, man. And let me know real quickly what you guys think, how this fight will end, man. But that's what I got. JD Walker, the boss talker, was good. My man JD, what's up, man? He says, salute, brother. I'm sitting here working, watching the video, but yeah, I was actually sitting up with the girl watching and studying and rolling body movement, how he fights. But yeah, he comes. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I don't think Rolly's just talking to sell the fight and then come into the ring timid. No. He's going to come and try to knock out Tank for sure. 100%. 100%. He's going to come in and try to knock out Tank. That I guarantee you. I will be remiss and I will be completely and utterly shocked if Rolly comes in timid. I would just, I don't know, I'd probably be speechless. But I don't think so. I'm very confident that he's going to come in. I mean, round 1, I see Rolly coming out, hard jabs to the body, because he's got length on Tank. He does have length on him. He does have size on him. And that second round is going to be really interesting to see what Tank does. Is Tank just going to be defensive and try, defend and slip and roll punches? He almost has to. If you're Tank, I don't see it necessary for you to say, all right, bro, let's go toe-to-toe on a natural bigger guy who's long and young and determined and who can crack. Tank's smart, man. He's smart. He's smarter than a lot of people give him credit for. It's like Mayweather when he fought McGregor, right? Mayweather, calm, cool, collected, the crowd going crazy because, McGregor throwing big shots or whatever, or even Maidana in that case, or many other fights that Floyd has been in. It's that calm and reserved nature. The difference is that Tank, like Floyd, when he starts to time you in round 3, 4, 5, Floyd will start peppering you with shots and pot shotting you and offsetting you and scoring punches and winning rounds. But Tank can actually hurt you and knock you out. That's the difference. And that's what I see. You know what I mean? And that's why I referred back to Mayorga, because Mayorga, when he fought Cotto, or even Shane Mosley for that matter, comes out super aggressive, big, hard looping shots, you know, and even taking shots to try to give a better shot. But that is only going to last so long. You know what I mean? If you're able to weather that, if you're able to, you know what I'm saying, have a guy like Rolly or Mayorga expend energy early, then the floodgates will open and they will drown. And that's just what I see. So basically, does Rolly have a chance? Well, he has a chance in the first 3 rounds. That's about it. He has a chance. He has a real chance. I give him a strong puncher's chance. Yes, I do. Because I feel like he truly believes in himself. I do believe that. I don't believe that everything he's saying is just cap. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's a flamboyant type dude or whatever, wearing fur coats with no shirt on and, like, you know, wearing these big ass fucking sunglasses and shit. I don't know, man. Not my style. But there are a lot of theatrics behind it. But I don't think it's just talk. I do truly, ironically, believe that he does truly believe in himself. Ironically enough, even with all the theatrics, I truly believe he believes in himself. So with saying that, I get the first 3 or 4 rounds, he does have a very strong puncher's chance. If Tank is able to weather that, then it's all she wrote. It's just a matter of time after that. It's just a matter of time. And that's just the way I see it. So I'm looking forward. SM, what's good, bro? I'm looking forward to commentate on the fight and be a part of this excitement, because I'm telling you right now, buckle your seatbelts. The first 3 or 4 rounds are going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely crazy. And once Tank gets that one clean, like, uppercut or counter left hand or whatever it is, once he lands it once and it's like, all right, he makes that mental note, like, all right, I know what I got to do. It's a wrap. And all it takes is one, guys. Just one. And I ain't talking about like one punch to knock out Rolly. I'm saying all he's got to do is just time one clean punch and connect it. And then he's like, all right, I know what I got to do now. And it's over. It's over. So what does that mean for Rolly? Rolly just basically, he got to go for broke, man. He got to let everything out early. And I usually don't say that. I usually say, nah, take your time, have a feel out, blah, 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 blah. But in this type of fight, nah, just go for it. Just go for it. And you believe in yourself, you believe in your power, so why not? Why not? King of the Dead. Yeah, most definitely. I definitely see that happen. I definitely see a situation where Rolly is going to put everything he has behind every single punch, even the jab. He out there loading up with the jab, like putting his whole damn body weight behind it, like Wilder did in the Fury third fight. First round, bam, big jab to the body. And Tank's going to be like, oh, okay. Right? And he's got the length to do it. He's going to land jabs to the body and head on Tank. That I guarantee you early. He's going to land him. He's going to land him. He's long, he's quick, he's explosive. He's confident, and he for sure he's gonna land it, right? But Tank he's watching that right hand mostly, right? You know what I'm saying? The jab's gonna come in. It's gonna touch Tank up a little bit. The Tank's gonna have to try to time it and really have to figure out that range early, right? Look at the weigh-in. Y'all see the weigh-in, bro?
It's the main
like Rolly is naturally way bigger.
Championship of the world. Both
He's way bigger.
Knockout artists.
So
both of them undefeated. Neither of
we're
them
gonna see how smart Rolly is, though.
Fight.
We're gonna see, is he smart or is he just completely reckless? That's what I'm gonna be looking. You got to use your size effectively.
Both of them undefeated. Neither of them ever been knocked down in a fight. It's Gervonta Tank Davis versus Rolando Rolly Romero.
What's up, Taquan? Hey, yo, I feel you, bro. Hey, but Ken Norton gave Muhammad Ali a lot of problems, bro.
Main event of the evening, 12 rounds. The
Ken Norton gave Ali a lot of problems.
Both fighters knockout artists. Both of them undefeated. Neither of them ever been knocked down in a fight. It's Gervonta Tank Davis versus Rolando Rolly Romero.
That push is hilarious. It's not even a push. It's a nudge. It's like nudge. I don't give a fuck type. You know what I mean? Like, that shit's funny, bro. This whole damn fight lead up has been hilarious. You see, y'all hear that guy in the background? Oh my God, this guy he just got up on the stage. You know what, man? This is what you want to see, man. This is what you want to see.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's the main event of the evening. 12 rounds, the WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. Both fighters knockout artists. Both of them undefeated. Neither of them ever been knocked.
Tank looked confident as a mofo, though, bro. Tank looked so confident.
It's Gervonta Tank Davis versus.
But look at this size difference, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, look at this size difference. There's no doubt about it that Rolly is naturally bigger. But I just don't think it's gonna matter. I don't. Like I said, man, I think Tank, he's used to fighting guys who are naturally bigger. Johnny Q was good. K-Rod, what's up, man? Nah, bro, not tonight, brother. I'm just doing a live reaction, and I don't plan to be on here too long. Yeah. Just double checking I didn't miss any little comments here. Yeah, man. So if y'all came in a little bit later, just, give them my reaction. I just watched this weigh-in for the first time, so I gave you guys my live reaction to it. I laughed my ass off. As soon as that little nudge came in, I almost dropped the mic. The mic almost flew off the damn table, man. I laughed so damn hard. If y'all were a part of that, you experienced it, man, because this should be cracking me up. This whole lead up has been absolutely hilarious. It's been so entertaining. It's so entertaining because Rolly is off the wall with the type of shit that he says and how he acts. And Tank is just like really reserved and calm and kind of like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, there's levels to this shit. And it's the two personalities. It's the whole Mayweather Promotions and Tank leaving Mayweather Promotions. That there's drama in that shit too. It's like, it's weird. It's kind of weird seeing Leonard Ellerbe there, knowing that Tank is supposedly leaving. Y'all feel what I'm saying? It's like, I understand that technically this fight is Mayweather Promotions, therefore Leonard Ellerbe is there, but it's like also like, I don't know. I feel weird about it. It's like everyone knows that Tank's leaving. That's what he's been saying. There's just a whole kind of cloud of speculation and drama around Tank, man, to be honest with you. And I probably might have to do another live about the whole Tank leaving Mayweather Promotions scenario, because I don't know. For me personally, I feel like Tank he acting a little funny. Yeah, a little bit funny about all that shit. And I originally came out, I think when he first announced or speculated that he was going to leave, I actually supported it. I was like, yeah, man, do your own thing, bro. But then it's like he's not leaving, and then he comes back and says, yes, I am leaving. And then he takes little shots at Mayweather Promotions. And then he comes back. He's like, "Oh no, man, it's just a personal decision. There's no beef." And then it's just kind of going back and forth. And I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me. I don't know. And most media outlets are saying that Tank is leaving. But then I heard a few media outlets said, "Nah, it's not a guarantee." So I don't know, man. It's all a bunch of weird shit going on. And for me, let's just see what happens. It'll be funny as fuck though if Tank loses this fight and then Tank doesn't leave Mayweather Promotions. That shit will be hilarious. I will laugh once again if that happens, man. But I just don't see Tank losing this fight, man. As much as I'm not necessarily a big Tank fan. I appreciate him. I watch his fights. I don't really watch the lightweights too well. I mean, I watch them because there's a lot of shit going on. But it's just not my favorite division. 147, 154, and up are divisions that I pay attention the most to. But with that being said, I mean, if he loses, I mean, whatever. I don't lose any sleep over it. But I just don't see it happening. I played it in my head a lot of different times. And I don't know, man. A lot of people think that he's underestimating Rolly. I don't think he's underestimating him at all. I think he knows what he's about to go up against. Yeah. Yeah, King of the Dead, most definitely. The whole Mayweather Promotions thing is just weird. And it's just like, yeah, Daquan, like I hear you, bro. Like if you feel like it's holding back your career, then just say what you got to say and then keep it moving. The problem is that he's not doing that though. The problem is that he's saying he's leaving and then he says he's not leaving and then he takes little shots here and there. And in the meantime, Floyd ain't saying shit. That's the crazy thing. It's almost like Tank lately has been saying certain things to try to get a reaction from Floyd to see if Floyd will react. And Floyd hasn't. Floyd's just like, man, let this dude talk. It don't matter. I was listening to 78 earlier, and he kind of said some shit that made me laugh. He said, Floyd is basically acting like Tank's pimp, and you out there pimping your hoes out there talking shit about this, that, or whatever, and the pimp don't give a fuck. He's like, man, whatever. You keep talking shit, but you keep put money in my pocket, so it don't matter. It's like, that shit made me laugh because, like, damn, I hate to think of it that way, but if you wanted to get ruthless, I guess you could. Mayweather out there pimping out Tank. And Tank knows that he's being pimped out, so he's saying what he's saying. But Mayweather's just like, well, if you want to leave, then leave. If you think the grass is greener on the other side, then go. And so, I don't know, man. It depends on how you look at it. But I never discredit any fighter ever if they feel like they're being, done poorly. Like if they feel like their career is being put on standby or it's not progressing where they think they should be, or they're being undercut or under respected or whatever the case may be, then I always support a fighter that calls out a promotional company and says, man, this is bullshit. I'm going somewhere else. Because ultimately, the fighters are the ones who go in and put their life on the line, not the damn promoters. The promoters just fill their pockets off the expense of, the fighters doing what they do. And quite frankly, it's sad, right? But at the same time, it's like, it's like you out there dating a chick and you so pussy whooped, even though she probably out there talking to some other dudes and she be on some bullshit and you've been hearing things on the grapevine, but saying the pussy's so good you can't let it go, and you be out there talking shit to your boys all the time, and you also be hitting up her homegirls trying to like get the insight. It's like, yo, so what's she doing, man? She hitting up the guys, or like, what's good? And then they'll tell you a little something, and you're like, man, fuck that bitch. You can go tell her, fuck her, man. I ain't no sucker like that. Like, I ain't letting no bitch play me like that. And when it gets back around full circle, that chick come up, she confronts you, be like, I heard you out here talking shit. But then you get scared because if you admit it, she's gonna leave you ass for somebody else, and then you can't live without that pussy. So you know what I'm saying? You just continue to bite the bullet. So men be out there doing weird shit. But that's the thing. That's the thing. Hey, Demon, what's up? I've been there too, bro. I mean, shit, not in the last 4 or 5 years. I'm too old and distinguished for that shit now. But when I was younger, most definitely. Most definitely, bro. I can think of somebody, not to go off topic, but I can think of somebody right now off the top of my head. Uh that yeah, when I was like 22, 23, I dated this chick who was half Japanese and half Argentinian. And this chick, man, had my mind blown. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought I had the hottest chick in the world. It's that kind of status where like you walk into the club and she's on your shoulder and everybody look at you like, damn, where did this dude get this chick at? You know, especially when you get these mixed chicks like that. That shit look exotic. And we used to go to like Latin clubs all the time and dance. We used to get all kinds of attention. So I thought I was on cloud nine, man. I thought I was out there, you know what I mean? Like the top dog. You know what I'm saying? And after, I don't know, a couple of months or whatever, I started to slowly realize that she to put it honestly, she was way out of my league at that point. I mean, I was young. I didn't know shit about how to please a woman. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. And she was older than me. She was like 27, 28. And, I was just a young dude. I had no money, I had no shit. All I had was like, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of charisma, a little bit of style. Maybe she thought I was cute or whatever. And I was fun to be around. But that's what it was. But my ego and my pride wouldn't accept that. Right. And then I started, realizing that she was out there dancing with other dudes behind my back. And I started hearing shit that she was out there doing with this and that. And I would be out there talking mad shit. My boys would come up to me like, yo, I saw your chick, yo, that hot chick that you've been dealing with, bro. We saw her last night. Y'all been there. You hate that moment, right? You fucking hate that moment when your own boys come up to you. You'd be like, yo, I don't want to be the one to tell you this, man, but I saw your chick out there last night, bro. Like, she was dancing with this dude and they started making out. And I don't know, man, but I saw him going to a taxi. And I don't know, you know what I'm saying, like where they went, but it doesn't look good. And it's like that moment. It's like that moment where you're like, you're trying to look tough in front of your boys. So you're like, man, fuck that bitch, bro. Man, I don't care about that dumb bitch. I can get any bitch I want. Like, yeah, she fine and all that, but fuck her. But deep down, you're crying. Hey, deep down, you're crying. You're like, what? Like, damn, who this bitch out there fucking, man? Who this bitch out there fucking? Because your ego get hit. So I'll be out there talking shit. And then because like, Latinas, right? They got like 50 friends and shit. So they all hang out, they all know each other. So you're gonna run into them, and then I run into them, and then you know what I'm saying? They act like, see, that's how chicks operate. They act like they don't know what the fuck's going on, but chicks talk about everything. Chicks know everything about each and one of their friends. They know who's faithful, who's not, who's cheating, who's out there grimy, who's out there hustling, getting that money, whatever it is. They know everything, right? But they act like they don't know shit. See, that's the difference between men and women. Like men, we can't lie. We're shit. We're terrible liars. We can't lie. If I got a boy and he got a chick, right, and I know he's cheating on his chick, and if his chick come to me and try to like ask me, I do an about face quick time because I know I'm gonna get found out. I ain't even trying to lie. I ain't trying to cover up shit. If she come, hey yo, I know your boy. I know your boy Terry. He out there fucking, isn't he? Tell me the truth. I'll be like, look, I don't know shit. And I just make an about face and I keep it moving. I ain't getting caught in that trap. But you see, chicks, they got this whole planned out shit in their head. They know how to lie about everything. So what ends up happening is when you go and meet your chick's girls or whatever, when you know she out there cheating. So you go out, be like, yo, like, what's up with your girl? Like, why is she doing this? And they're like, oh, no, babe, it's not like that. You know what I mean? She's just going through a lot of things. She's a little bit stressed out right now. She got some trauma with her ex. You know what I mean? She liked you a lot, though. She appreciates you. You just got to give her space. You know what I mean? Just give her a little bit of space and, she'll come around, like, and all this shit. So you're like, oh, all right. But eventually you start to realize that these girls are full of shit. And all they're trying to do is pacify you and keep you calm because they don't want their girl to get in any type of drama. So then you start talking mad shit. You start talking mad shit about her. See, y'all are liars, man. Fuck that bitch, man. Da, 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 da. But in the meantime, You hurt and you crying. You crying inside, bro, because you pussy whooped. That's what happens. That's what happens. So it takes time and experience to be able to see that shit and be like, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. You fine as hell. I've enjoyed my time with you, but our time is done. Our time is done here, bitch. I ain't got no time for these games. That's how I operate now. But I ain't gonna lie, when I was in my early 20s, I'd be crying out in those streets because you think you got the top one, you got the top shelf, you can't let it go. But I tell you what, if you hold on to it for too long, hey, all you're doing is killing yourself because guess what's gonna happen? One night you're gonna go out and it's not gonna be speculation anymore. It's not gonna be rumors anymore. You're actually gonna see it. You're gonna see it. Right? When you texted her asking her if she was going out, she said, "Oh no, I'm tired tonight. I'm gonna be in bed tonight." And then you go out and you see her and she all up on another dude. You know what I mean? And they making out and shit. He grabbing her ass. And she out there acting like she never knew you existed. That's demoralizing. That shit will hit you heavy. So learn from it. Learn from it, man. Learn from it. If it's suspect, hey, it probably is. It probably is. My man Dwan out there says, salute to Thailand Divine. They have all kinds of exotic chicks out there. Oh, yes, sir, they do. Yes, sir, they do. And that's what I was saying earlier. In my last live, I think we were chopping it up, just kicking it, talking about life. And that's what I was saying. Like Thailand, it's not just it's not just Thai chicks. Thai chicks, you got all kinds of Thai chicks. You got more like light skinned Chinese looking Thai chicks. You got the tan skin, the ones who come from the south that live on the beaches and the islands. Brown skin be glistening in the sunlight and shit. Long black hair, looking all exotic and shit. So you have that, and then you got the foreigners that live out here, that travel out here. The Brazilians, the Europeans, all the way from Romania, all the way to France, to Portugal, to Spain. Then you got all kinds of other shit. You got our own people out there too. There's Americans living out here. I mean, whatever you want. The world's your oyster. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. I appreciate that. That super chat, bro. Yeah. Mortal Kombat, fatality, facts. Hey, that's not the way, bro. That is not the way. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Yo, what's up, Detroit? I'm telling you right now, ain't no woman in the world worth your freedom. Ain't no woman worth your freedom, bro. See, the thing is, man, it's brain versus brawn, right? What people have to realize, man, I'll give you guys a little secret. Some of the most major battles and wars and empires going at each other's throats throughout human history, there's always a woman behind that shit. Let me say that again. If you go and do your research and you look at almost any major battle, conflict, war, empires going at each other, I would say 80% of the time there's a woman behind that shit somewhere. Look at Alexander the Great. His mom, his own mother, right? His own mother convinced him that he was the son of Zeus. Convinced him at a young age, and he believed that shit. He believed that he was a demigod, that he was essentially immortal. He believed it wholeheartedly. That's the power of the woman, right? It's like the philosopher, I believe it was it Solon or Plato? They said like the woman's tongue is like silver, right? That silver tongue. That's the power that they have. That's that gift they have. Not to mention the power of the pussy. But that's it. Men, we got the brawn, right? We go to war. We go out there and kill each other on the behalf of that slithering silver tongue that women got. And that's no disrespect to women, man. I love women. I can't live without them. You know what I mean? They're the most amazing and unique creatures ever to be created on this earth. I love them immensely, but it is what it is. And I would love to have any woman challenge me and tell me I'm wrong. Right? Don't let me go down the law. I'm a historian. I got a long ass list. You know what I mean? From the mother of Alexander to Cleopatra to whoever, man. It's that influence. You look at the story of Troy with Helen. Look at Helen too. Helen out there bullshitting around, going out there in Sparta and getting Paris all strung up, created the whole goddamn Trojan War. See? Hey, know your history. Know your history. I basically I only give what I receive. That's the basics of it. You want to keep it simple? That's what it is. And it's weird because it's all interconnected to what I'm talking about with Tank and Floyd. It's all interconnected. You know what I'm saying? You only give what you receive. That's it. A chick texts you, cool, I'll text you back. A chick call you, all right, cool, we can talk a bit. A chick want to meet up, cool, we can meet up. You know what I'm saying? A chick want to show you some love, all right, cool, I'll give you a little love back. Right? Forget all this noise about, man, I got to be aggressive. I got to go over the top. I got to be better than the next dude. Fuck that competition shit, bro. No sirree. I ain't getting into competition with no other dude out here. It ain't happening. It ain't happening, bro. Nope. Hey, you say what you got to say. You present yourself accordingly, who you are. Don't be anything but what you are. And you know what I'm saying? You say your piece. You act accordingly. You show your qualities. And that shit's on her if she's going to feel you or not. You got to convince her, bro. She know. Every chick knows. This bitch got 5 dudes on the list, right? She got the banker. She got the athlete. She got the doctor. She got the train conductor. And she got the damn waiter who works at IHOP down the street, right? And they all got different qualities. The dude from IHOP, he be putting down the pipe, right? She can't let that shit go because he be making her squirt. But then the doctor, that dude loaded. He got all kinds of money. He promised her all kinds of cars and shit and houses and shit. So these chicks, man, they be out here juggling, right? Huh? Hey, if I'm the dude from IHOP, I know this, right? I don't even got to ask. I already know what's going on, especially a fine-ass bitch like that. I already know what's going on. I know you got doctors and lawyers and all these other dudes on the side and you doing your thing. All right. So I know what it is. I know where my place is. You ain't trying to marry me. You ain't trying to be with me because I know your MO. I know what you about. But if you want to get this pipe, just give me that text. But no, I am not canceling my weekend plans to go and spend time with you. No, I am not traveling 10 miles to go to your place because gas is too damn expensive. And quite frankly, no disrespect, I appreciate the pussy, but I ain't going that type of length for a chick like you. So you got to come here. I got Netflix. I got a couple bottles on the shelf. We can kick it. Simple as that. Why? Well, why are you doing it? Why are you doing them like that, Divine? Why? Because I know what she about. That's why. That's why. And if a chick is only talking to you and only you and nobody else, you're going to know. You're going to know because she's going to make it crystal clear and she's going to prove it. She's going to prove it to you because she appreciates you like that. As soon as a chick starts talking about, hey, so you want to meet up Saturday? Oh, man, I got this thing. Oh, okay, cool. Well, what about Sunday? Oh, man, I got to go to church. Oh, okay, well, what about Monday? Man, I got to study. Oh, shit. All right, well, it's ladies' night Thursday. We'll get some tacos. Ladies' night. You know what I'm saying? I'll take you out. Like, I think my homegirls want to take me out that night, like a girl's night out. Then you know what time it is. But y'all still out there chasing, running through the woods and shit as the branches hitting your face, right? You're out there hungry, desperate, thirsty. Man, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, oh, shit, you busy like that? Oh, it's all good. Hey, as a matter of fact, I think my homeboy, yeah, we about to go out too. Yeah, we got some shit to handle. Hey, but hey, check it out though. I appreciate that dress you're wearing. You're looking very, very fine in that dress though. I appreciate you. I see you. Hit me up later. Whenever you want it, let me know. And that's it. I'll leave it right there. Guess what? After 2 weeks, hey, why haven't you texted me? Like, what's up? Like, are you good? Oh, I'm very good. I'm very good. Appreciate you asking. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. And women are universal. It's universal. Different shades, different colors, yeah, different cultures, things are a little bit different here and there. But at the root of it, I'm here to tell you it's all the same. Some are a bit more boisterous, some are a bit more charismatic, some are a bit shyer than others. You know, they conduct themselves a little bit differently here and there, depending on what culture they come from. But when it all comes down to it, a woman is a woman. And I don't know how I get into these topics, but I do. What's up, Devin? What's up, Devin? Hey, I got to let these people know, man. I got to let them know. I've been traveling the world for 18 years. You understand me? 18 years, damn near. Check this out. Check this out. Put this in perspective. 18 years, damn near 2 decades. I'm not even 40 yet. Let me say that again. I've been traveling and living around the world for 18 years, and I'm not even 40. I've done seen a lot of shit. I've seen it all. There ain't nothing out there that anybody can tell me that I have not seen it. And I've been through it. You're like, I could talk for days and hours. I'm telling you, y'all gotta subscribe to the other goddamn channel. I ain't talking about this shit no more on Divine Sense Boxing. Y'all be getting me off topic, man. Y'all be getting me off topic, man. Let me share this. Let me share this damn uh other channels link. Y'all gotta get connected. Y'all out here. I'm out here putting all this information out for free. What's up, Blue? Yeah, man. Y'all out here tripping. Got me out here changing out topics and shit. Y'all chilling out there listening. Oh, hey, Divine out here cooking. Man, fuck all that. Y'all gotta subscribe to the other channel, man. Y'all gotta subscribe to the other channel. Hey, and I be getting lit up, man. And this is something that I do too, by the way. Um, in like real life, with people that I encounter, um, and talk to. I get a lot of young dudes. I run into a lot of young dudes out here. They come in traveling abroad for the first time, coming to Thailand, whatever. Japan is my second home, so I'm there quite often as well. I got a little crib in Tokyo. So I run into young dudes all the time. They're coming in, they got money, they're throwing money around, they're chasing these girls, they live in life. And I'm always like, yo, do your thing. You know what I mean? You're young. That's what you're supposed to do. And I'm glad I did everything that I did when I was young. I'm so glad I did. Because now I'm chilling. Now I got a business. You know what I'm saying? I got a business. I'm chilling. I've been through everything. So now it's all about solidifying, right? You're solidified now. I got, you know what I'm saying, like a couple of chicks that got my back. You know, I got a kind of, I guess you can call like an open relationship slash like poly relationship right now. And it's basically like two chicks that, you know what I'm saying, we benefit off of each other. You know what I mean? And we thrive and we succeed together. And we got our own shit going on, man. And nobody comes into our circle. And we always keep things interesting and vibrant. And that's the point. You know what I'm saying? I had to work up to that point, and I had to learn how to conduct that and create that. Because I drove myself crazy trying to, gotta get this chick, gotta like, you know what I'm saying, get her to love me. So, you know what I'm saying, we can make something exclusive, make something happen, and family and kids and this, that, and the third. And I drove myself crazy. I drove myself crazy. And a lot of times I end up turning myself into somebody that I'm not to appease other people. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're with someone long enough, then you know their family. Their family knows you. You know their friends know you. So every step you make is with caution. And it's always in the back of your head, like, man, if I leave this bitch because she be doing dumb shit, or I feel like I'm not comfortable, or I'm no longer feeling the same way, then you have guilt, right? You start feeling bad because like you have connected yourself with all these other people in your circle, and nobody likes to feel like they're the one who is responsible for something that has went on for a while and is now broken, right? Because at the end of the day, that's the way it goes, right? It doesn't matter. 9 times out of 10, long-term relationship ends, the guy is always to blame. And the only way he's not to blame is if like she straight up, like you caught her cheating red-handed and you got video footage. That's about it. Otherwise, oh, he did something. He did something that made her upset, so they broke up. It's his fault. And so you got to live through that. That's why I'm like, man, I learned like these long-term relationships, and you dedicate and sacrifice so much for it. For what? Because if it doesn't work out, then you got to live the next 2 years, especially nowadays with social media and dating websites and dating apps, and the circle gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So if you with the chick for 4 or 5 years and it doesn't work out, it takes you like 2 years to get back into the swing of things of being single and dating again, because somebody knows you or knows your ex chick or whatever the case may be. And, oh, I heard you a player, or I heard you did this to this chick, or, oh, I heard you are unfaithful, or whatever the fuck, man. Bitches out there talking shit. It's like, how do you know what I did with her? Like, how do you know her? Like, I found you on Tinder, bitch. Like, how you, oh, well, shit, man. Like, I know this chick who knows this chick, and then she told me that this is who you are, and she swiped right on you. You matched with her, and then now you trying to match with me. Like, you just a fuck boy. It's like, what? Like, damn. So that's why. Like, I don't even, nowadays, man, hey, I keep it old school. It's coffee shops, it's libraries, it's like chilled ass bars like jazz, or like a Latin spot. None of these places where these chicken head ass chicks go running around, because they all know each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like a public figure where I'm at because I have businesses here. And I'm in the fitness scene, so it's like they don't know me, but they know me. You understand me? So, hey, that's what we're living in nowadays. That's how we're living out here. Hey, yeah, most definitely. Make sure y'all subscribe. What's up, DP? Y'all subscribe to the other channel, man. I'm sorry I got caught off topic, but if you guys want to hear my reaction to the Tank and Rolly weigh-in, I did it already in the beginning of this live, man. But you know what I'm saying? We just got caught up talking about other shit. Oh, that's how they are, though. That's how they are, man. I appreciate everybody subbing to the other channel. I'm gonna start dropping content soon. Y'all be ready, man. I'm telling you. This is just a prelude. This is just an appetizer. I'm telling you, because right now I'm just spitting off the top of the dome, just freestyling and just kicking it. But what's going to be interesting about the other channel is I'm going to bring on guests. You feel me? Like female guests, and it's going to get lit. I'm telling you right now, it's going to get lit. You're going to hear the female perspective of a lot of these topics. And not only that, probably one of the most interesting topics that I have planned for the channel is I'm going to bring people on, both men and women, who are, you know what I'm saying, like purely have a monogamous mindset, and then people who believe in like open relationships, and people who believe in like polyamorous, right? And we're going to go around, you know what I'm saying? We're going to chop it up. I'm telling you, it's going to get lit. I can't wait for it. And I got people, drink too much coffee. I got people on standby waiting, looking forward to be a part of it. So if y'all ain't subscribe, make sure you guys do there. Slide by and hit that. Yeah. But look, I guess I was talking a little bit about Tank and Mayweather. That's why the topic came up. It's like, don't let nobody pimp you. Don't let anybody pimp you out, man. Like even with your job, with anything, right? Family, anybody, friends, don't let nobody pimp you out. Where you feel stuck, like, oh man, I'm obligated. I gotta ride through this for one reason or the other. And I've always hated that sentiment. oh, I got to do this because I got to pay the bills. No, you ain't got to do shit besides live and die. That's literally two things you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice to be born into this world, and we can't choose when we die. That's it. Oh, we got to pay taxes. You ain't got to do. Hey, I'm not gonna even give you my opinion about taxes because they'll shut me down for that shit. But live and die. That's it. Live and die. There's no rule book. There's no rule book. You choose to do what you do. Whatever you're doing right now, you chose to do that. You know what I'm saying? You sent in the resume. You went through the interview. You chose to take that job. You with the chick right now, you ain't happy. You chose that. And you choosing to stay with her. Everything's a choice. You choosing that shit. Oh, nah, bro. It's not a choice, man. I'm staying with her for the kids. No, you choosing that. You're choosing that. Your kids are gonna love you regardless. Your dad, that's daddy right there. They're gonna love you regardless. They're gonna love you regardless. If you give them love, they're gonna love you. Period. Period. I got a daughter out here. I got her baby's mom. She drives me fucking insane every single goddamn day. It's not fun. You know what I'm saying? It's stressful. It's sometimes debilitating dealing with this woman, to put it nicely. But what matters is my daughter, right? Knowing that she loves me and I love her. And that's the only thing that matters, man. And kids grow up, man. They get smarter. They understand. Now my daughter's at the age now where she's like, oh, shit. I understand why you can't be with her, Dad. It's weird because it's like she gets it because she knows me, right? She knows my personality because we be kicking it. You know what I'm saying? We do things together. She's my daughter. I put her in the sport. I'm just a completely different person. So now she gets older. She understands that, like, oh, I can see why they can't be together because my mom be tripping. My mom be on some bullshit. She'd be nagging and complaining and talking shit. But at the same time, if I ask my daughter, you love your mom, right? It's like, yeah, I love that's my mommy. Like, I love my mommy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like people get too caught up in that shit. Oh, we together for the kids. Fuck that. Hey, it doesn't happen as much in America, but like because I've lived a lot of my years in Asia, it happens all the time. And people stay together for the kids. But it does happen in America too. It does happen. You know what I mean? But they're going to love you, man. They're going to love you regardless. And they're going to learn how to adapt. And they're going to understand, like, daddy's like this, mommy's like that. You know what I'm saying? And we keep it moving. And it's all about love. And as long as you and your ex can establish that, like, yo, we can hate each other all day long. As long as we show love to our children, then that's the only thing that really matters, right? But you guys just have to remember that everything is a choice. Everything. Yo, Devin, hit me up, bro. Hit me up on the gram. Everything is a choice, man. Everything. Like, if you in a situation right now where you unhappy where you live in, you unhappy with your job, you unhappy with your marriage, your relationship, you unhappy with people in your circle, and if your excuse is, well, I got to go through this because, like, financially I'm not capable of making other choices, or I'm doing this for a family member, or I'm doing it because I want to keep peace, or whatever it is, whatever your excuse is, because that's what it is an excuse. Because if you're unhappy and you continue to live through it for one reason or the other, to me, that's an excuse. It's not a reason, it's an excuse. So make an excuse to make yourself happy. You understand me? Better yet, make a reason. Like, find a reason and find an avenue to be like, all right, man, let me brainstorm this shit. What is gonna make me happy? And not enough people actually take the time to do that. They get frustrated, they get aggravated, they're so caught up in their emotions where they're like, man, fuck this bitch, fuck this job, fuck this, fuck that, blah, blah, blah. It's like, all right, what are you gonna do about it? That's why I tell my homies all the time. They're out there complaining. They hit me up. They call me. I'm overseas. Yo, man, I got to hit you up on Skype, bro. Like, man, fuck this bitch, this, that, and the third. And then I get on a call with them, and all it is emotion, 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 emotion. And I'm like, all right, cool, bro. I hear you, man. Like, I'm here for you. But what are you going to do about it? Well, there's nothing I can do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm stuck here. I got to work. Man, you got to do shit. You don't got to do shit for nobody but for yourself. So tell me right now, in your minds and your vision of happiness, what do you, number one, what is it and what do you got to do? Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. What will make you happy? And a lot of my homies, right? They're like, oh shit, like I don't know if I really actually thought about it. Like, what would make me like really happy? Like, but for real though, right? And then when you force them to think about it, they're like, oh shit, you know what, man? Like, it would be nice to have my own spot. You know what I'm saying? My own space. Maybe live somewhere else, like maybe this place, that place, overseas, whatever it may be. I'm trying to figure out a way to make this money out here. That would make me happy. I love architecture, and I don't know how to get into it because I don't got a degree. And they say I got to have a degree to be able to get these good jobs, but I'm like really good at this shit. I know how to build shit, whatever it is, right? All right, cool. So now we've accomplished that. We've established that. We know what makes you happy. We know what your desires are. Plan B is how do we accomplish that? And a lot of these things aren't accomplished because you let other people slow you down. You let other people get in the way of your progress. Right? How much time do you spend on yourself in comparison to other people? You have 24 hours in a day. If you're single, I promise you, you're probably spending at least 12 hours of those 24, at least half of a day chasing these chicken head ass chicks out here, little chicken heads out here running around in the clubs, bars, up on the dating apps, running around here, and you go out there going crazy because you're competing. That's what you're doing out here. You're competing out here in the wilderness. And you know what I'm saying? It's all about who has the longer and more accurate spear. You feel me? Fuck that. I don't need no damn spear. I don't got to make the bigger, longer spear. All I got to do is set up a nice little campfire out here in the wilderness, set up my camp, got my food. I'm surviving. I'm working out. I'm getting fit. I'm looking strong. I'm looking healthy. And chicks, they be wandering the wilderness and they're going to stumble upon this handsome, strong man who can take care of himself, who got shit going on for him. And they're going to say, hey, can I sit by your campfire? Can I spend some time with you? I want to get to know you. Hey, hit that goddamn fire emoji in the chat because that's what it is. Oh my God. I'm spitting that fire today. I need to stop this. I really, really need to stop this. Woo-wee. I need to stop this. Hey, Demon, man, just go on Instagram, man. Divine Sense Boxing. That's it, bro. Just search it. It's my name. Rada the Prophet, man. Hey, fire emojis got to be dropped in, man. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm giving away this free shit. Hey, I need to be selling t-shirts. I need to be selling hats. I need to be selling books. I need to be like selling audiobooks and podcast. I need to be selling this shit, man. Y'all in here y'all getting rewarded in life. See? That's what it is, man. Hey, the gods have blessed you all tonight, man. Y'all said Divine's live tonight, man. What's Divine talking about tonight, man? Let me click in. Boop. Man, and then you get this knowledge, you see, because you made that effort. A lot of people, they see me, they're like, oh, I got other shit to do. I got other shit to do tonight, man. I'll listen later. But then they don't listen, man. Why? Because it's an hour and 25-minute live stream. They don't got no time. You don't got no time for Divine Sense. They're dropping gems out here. Boom, just dropping gems. You see? Patience, perseverance, discipline, dedication. That's how you grow. That's how you evolve. Everybody in the chat right now, that's what's happening right now. You're like, man, I've got to check out Divine, man. What's Divine about? Because you never know when I'm going to be like this. Sometimes I come on here, I talk boxing for 3 hours. That's it. Just straight up boxing and nothing more, right? Just straight through. But every once in a while, I got one of those moods, right? It's like, I'm going to drop a gem tonight. Boom, bam. You know what I mean? And if you hear, you hear. If you ain't, you ain't. You know what I mean? If you get access to the other channel and continue to be a part of that, You continue to grow and learn. So, like I said, choices. Everybody's got a choice. I go live, notification goes out. It's up to you to click the video and come in. That's it. I'm telling you right now, hey, Demon, anyone else in here, y'all been enjoying the commentary here. I'll tell you this, man. Not only on the other channel am I going to talk about um relationships, the good, the bad, the ugly, have other people on the panel, right? Chop it up. But also, there's going to be a lot of relationship advice as well. Because of my 18 years traveling the world, I've been single playing the game for at least 12 or 13 years of that 18. So, I'm at the point in my life now where I want to share that knowledge, to people. Because there's nothing wrong, man. There's nothing wrong with being single. There's nothing wrong with being in a relationship either. It doesn't matter, right? Different strokes for different folks. I hate when people throw me in a box and say, "Oh, this guy out here, he's talking about being single, man, and you devaluing relationships." No, I'm not. I got relationships right now. I got 2 relationships right now. I got 2 chicks right now. We in a relationship right now. I value that. So then you say that, and they say, "Oh, well, man, see, now you're devaluing like monogamy and shit. You're telling people that like 2 people can't be like exclusive. So then everybody out there trying to run around and have like multiple people." Nope. It's because you got some shit going. Like the fact that you think that is because you got some shit. You got some skeletons in your closet. Because if you're disgruntled with the way how I conduct myself in my private life and how I conduct relationships, and which makes me happy, and you question that, and then you accuse me of trying to promote my ideology, then you, sir or madam, are confused and you got some shit you got going on with. Because if you're truly monogamous and you truly believe in the idea of being exclusive with one person, you can only love one person for the rest of your life, you can't love other people, then it shouldn't bother you how I live my life. Because the way you live your life, it doesn't bother me one damn bit. If you say, "Hey, I'm happily married with the woman of my dreams, we got kids, we got a house, we're happy," I say, "Congratulations." In my Post Malone voice, "Congratulations." No, but for real, because that's you. You know who you are. You fulfilled that, and you out there living. Hey, I appreciate you, bro, but that ain't me. That ain't me. And as a matter of fact, it ain't a lot of people. Not by influence, not by I heard this, so I'm gonna try this. No, it's who people are, but they hide it. They suppress it. It's all different factions of life. You got to be who you are. You're never gonna truly be happy, ever. And I always detect motherfuckers out here acting strangely, like the trolling and the commenting on how I look or how I talk or the things I say, or comment on my pictures on IG and shit, and doing this weird suspect shit. Hey, bro, like if you like men, bro, it's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool. Just be who you are. It's far better than having this trying to perpetuate and blow up this masculinity, trying to prove everybody how manly you are. That's some weird shit. I don't gotta prove to nobody how much a man I am. Because I walk it every day. I walk that life every day. I prove my manhood every single day. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta go out of my way to prove anybody anything. So that's that. I much more respect personally if a dude comes up to me, "Hey, I find you attractive." Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate the compliment. I will respect if you respect my boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't go that way. But I respect that you're upfront and honest, and I respect that you are being who you are. And I wish you nothing but the best. Straight up. Straight up. And I never lose any type of sleep worrying about what other men are doing out here with other men, because at the end of the day, it's more women for me. So why would I get upset? As long as you don't cross my boundaries, why do I get upset about what the fuck you doing? Because you leaving more women for me. So I'm not losing. How am I losing in life? And the only other problem is, don't put it on my children. That's the only thing I ask. Don't put it on my children, because the way that I've conducted my life, I've been able to make my own decisions and figure out who I am as a person based off of those decisions and life experience, right? That's how we grow and evolve. There's no indoctrination. There's no forcefulness. It is purely organic, right? You live, you learn, you figure out who you are, you be who you are. Simple as that. It's not rocket science, right? So all I ask, don't put however you're feeling in my daughter's ears and try to persuade her one way or the other. Leave her alone and respect my boundaries. And I would be more than happy to say, hey, I'm happy that you are being who you are, and I wish you nothing but the best. I think that is reasonable, and I think that is fair. That's my opinion. Yeah, raw dog all day, every day. All day, every day. Mad suspect. Man, look at this. Look at this. I ain't even go there. I ain't gonna even go there. I ain't gonna even go there. I can get deep with it, man. But it happens. It happens all the time. It happens to BFTB all the time. It happens to Drew Titan all the time. It happens to me all the time. And it tends to happen with a strong male dominating presence who are confident and also very intelligent. It happens to those type of men out here in society, and it comes out. It is displayed on the internet because they be hide behind the screen. So that we don't have to prove it. What I'm saying? We see it. But hey, is what it is, and no doubt, Freddie, indoctrination. That's it, 100%, 100%. 100%, man. And I got a lot to say as well about on the other channel. I will touch on a few other things, political things, social things as well, which will probably get heated and get very controversial. But I feel like I'm going to start putting my 2 cents in some of these things. Not everything, because some things I stay out of it. It's not my business. But some of them I will. Like a lot of shit that's going on. I know that the Johnny Depp Amber Heard, I think that shit's about to end. We'll see what the verdict is here in the next couple of days, and I haven't spoke about it at all. Everybody's been jumping on the bandwagon, trying to get their clicks, trying to get their views on it. Man, I'm chilling. I'm gonna wait until it's all said and done, and I'm gonna drop on it. But for me, it's much bigger than Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. It's much deeper than that. It's just two celebrities out there acting a fool. But it's more of like the relationships in general, and what we saw displayed. If you watched any part of the court proceedings, if you watched any of it, to me, it wasn't about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard and who's right and who's wrong. To me, it was, this is what we see every day. The shit that they doing in their relationship happens to millions of people in relationships around the world. The toxicity, the tearing down your partner, the drama, even the part of the physical part. I mean, Johnny Depp lost a fucking finger. Like what? Like this shit happens around the world with millions of people every single day. It just so happens that two celebrities are putting it all over the internet, right? But we're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about that shit. And you know what I'm saying? I've had women throw bottles at me, lamps at me, try to hit me overhead with random shit, phones and all kinds of shit. Like, I got a lot of different stories to tell. You know what I mean? And I'm looking forward to it, man. So one more time for the link in the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to the other channel. It's about to get lit over there. I try to keep it about boxing here. as much as I possibly can. We get sidetracked a little bit, man. But look, if you're just dropping in and you're like, "What's Divine talking about, man? Where's the tank and Rolly shit?" Well, I've already talked about it earlier in the stream, so it is here. It's just that we kind of went off sideways a little bit, chopping it up, kicking it. So if you're coming in, you can rewind it back. I talked about it for about 20 minutes, not too long. So I give you guys my reaction to it, and I will be commentating on the fight live. What is it, tomorrow night, right? So yeah, tomorrow morning for me. And I'll be giving you guys my round for round. I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it's going to be exciting. I think we're going to be on the edge of our seat for a good 3 or 4 rounds. And to me, that's worth it, right? Just having that whatever it is, 9 minutes of possible, like firestorm. You know what I mean? These two guys just going at it. So be a part of it, man. Hit the reminder button to remind yourself, I need to go check out Devon. He's about to commentate on the fight. And June is the month. June is the month where the new channel is going to be launched. My goal is to try to be around 300, 400 subscribers before I launch it. I think right now I'm probably closing in at 200. So, I'm saying it'd be nice to get about another 100 or so subscribers on the new channel. So when I launch it, we got a nice little foundation of people jumping in there and being a part of the conversation. So, if you have anybody in your life right now that you think that would find these type of topics that I touched on tonight interesting, y'all, hey, you got to check out my boy Devon, man. If they don't like boxing, that's fine. Just send them to the other channel and say, just stand by. This dude is about to get lit about these topics. So, I'm saying, share the channel to your other friends and family who you think may be interested in. And if you in a relationship right now, it's like a little bit rocky, or there, say it's a little bit rusty or whatever it may be, but y'all trying to keep it together, hey, bring your chick in or bring your man into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's all about. I want people to be happy. If it's truly meant to be, I want to help you realize that it's meant to be. So bring your partner in it too. That's what it's all about. But otherwise, man, I appreciate you guys coming in, hitting the like button, of course, as always. I didn't intend to go this long, but you know what I'm saying? It happens, man. We get lit up in here, man. No More Champagne. What's up, bro? Yeah, man, I appreciate you. And I'm expecting Rada the Prophet, Freddie Ruger, No More Champagne, Devin Blocker, Rada the Prophet, all of you gentlemen to come into that other channel and be a part of the conversation. I'm looking forward to it, man. Y'all stay up, be easy out there. Mangus Allen too, man. I see you, bro. I'm expecting you and Johnny Q as well to come over to the new channel and be a part of it, man. It's going to be good. But yeah, man. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to watch my prediction video, Devin Haney, George Kambosos. It's on my channel right now. Make sure you guys go over there, show some love, drop your prediction on that channel. I want to know how you have it or how you see it. Listen to it, show the love to that video. We put a lot of hard work on it, man. It takes me 5 hours to film, edit, post it. So hit that like button for me, man. It's on my channel right now, George Kambosos and Devin Haney breakdown/prediction, man. Make sure y'all slide by and show some love on it. All right, man. Y'all stay up, man. Be strong, be positive out there. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'll be here live for the fight commentating, man. So be on the lookout. I'm out. Peace.